It's the Sharper Image Living Catalog Show with your host, Richard Thalheimer.
Welcome back to the Sharper Image Living Catalog. I'm Richard Thalheimer, your host, and we are going to have a lot of fun tonight. For one thing, we're going to visit some parts of San Francisco you haven't seen before. We're going to Ghirardelli Square, one of the most famous tourist attractions in San Francisco. We're also going to see some unusual products. One of them hides your secrets. Another gives you the ability to listen to your local police, fire, or weather bands from your home. Well, first let's start off with a way to hide your secrets. Some people call it a paper shredder, and this product is in the new Sharper Image Fall Catalog. This catalog is being mailed right now, and you may find it in your mailbox if you look. Now, if you're not getting the Sharper Image catalog, we're going to show you later in the show how you can get a catalog for yourself. This is a beautiful 56-page color catalog that has all the Sharper Image products in it. So get a pencil at your convenience and be prepared to write down the toll-free numbers that we'll show you later. Right now, I want to show you a real clever way to hide your secrets. You know, offices for many years have had big, fancy paper shredders. And these are things that when you're through looking at a secret report, you put your paper into and it shreds it like confetti. Well, here's one for your home or for your office that sits in your own personal wastebasket and does the same thing, but does it in a much smaller amount of space so that you can have one for yourself. And I've got some paper right here. One thing nice about this is it sets in any wastebasket. You see, you just take it and drop it into the wastebasket and it expands to fit whatever size basket you have. Then it sits there totally silent until you're ready to use it. Then you take a piece of paper and you put it in the paper shredder and it automatically shreds the paper. And out comes this stuff that sort of looks like spaghetti, but what it really is unreadable strips that are 5/32 of an inch each so that no one can read it. I'll do that again. You put your paper in and automatically it shreds the paper. I feel like this is a cooking show or something because it feels like a food processor, but actually what it is a home paper shredder. So if you have a confidential memo or something, you can just keep this paper shredder in your wastebasket. And I've got one of the world's most office-y looking wastebaskets right here, and I'm going to show you how this sits in there just like that. You see, it just sits in the wastebasket so that you can keep it right there by your side. It's totally silent. It has a cord that you can plug into the wall, and it sits there all by itself until you're ready to use it. Then you drop in your paper, and it shreds the paper. That's $119. It's in the Sharper Image Living Catalog, as all the products are that I'm going to show you tonight. Some of them are for the office, some of them are for the home. All of them are unique, and all of them can be ordered for your own 30-day home trial. We'll tell you more about that later, but what you should know right now is the Sharper Image is a show that you can participate in by getting any of these products sent to your home for a free home trial. That means any of the products that we sell, you can play with them yourself in your home, simply using your credit card and calling our toll-free numbers. The number we're showing on the screen right now, 800-344-4444, is the way you get these products sent to your home. You just dial that number, you give them your credit card, your Visa card, your MasterCard, and you tell the operator that answers that you'd like to try a product. Then the Sharper Image sends the product to your house so that you can try it for your own 30-day home trial. The products I'm showing you tonight just give you a chance to preview some of the products that are in the catalog. And as you see different ones, you may want to order one. For example, these model cars here are unique. There's 3 different ones. One's a Mercedes, one's a Bugatti, and over here we have a Ferrari. What's unique about these is they're made in Italy, and each one is a full-scale replica. For example, the hoods actually open. And I'll show you how the hoods open. The wheels actually turn. On this little Ferrari here, I can turn the steering wheel and the wheels turn. The trunk opens up. Here, let's go over here to the Ferrari and you'll see here's the trunk opening. Here's the hood opening. Each of them is a beautiful scale replica. The Ferrari is $29 individually. The other 2 come in a set. The blue and the white one come in a set. The Ferrari is sold individually. So if you would like to have a Ferrari right on your desk, here's a way to have one. It's a perfect scale replica of a Ferrari Testarossa. And supposedly only 34 of these were ever made, which I found fascinating. Many of us would like to own one. Of course, it's impossible. But here's a way for the executive in your life to have one right on his own desk. These are 1/8 scale. They're about 10 inches long, and they weigh about 10 ounces. When we found them, our reaction was, gee, here's something that is so unusual because they're made to the exact detail, even down to real rubber tires and knockoff hubs on the wire wheels that actually knock off. You see a lot of toys, but you rarely see any that are made as well as these. So I thought to myself, boy, this is something that every guy would like to have on his desk. I mean, what a great gift. The set of two for $49, the white one and the blue one. The Mercedes is a 1931 SSK. The Bugatti is, I think, a 1934. It says right here on the bottom. Just look. Yeah, 1934 Bugatti. And they're $49 the pair, the red one, the blue one, and the white one. When you call up and order toll-free, you may want to order the set of blue and the white for $49, or you may want to order the red one, the Ferrari, for $29. It's grouped differently because the Ferrari is a newer vintage than the classic cars. Now let me show you something entirely different. You say you don't like cars? How about telephones? You know, the Sharper Image has been watching the growth of the telephone revolution, and what you may have noticed is that now there are more phones available than ever. And I've got one here from Denmark that is the most striking phone, I think, in the world. This is a true designer phone because it is used by AT&T of Denmark. Come right over here and look at this phone I've got here set up. Can you see that? I'll hold it up for you. Now you see it's got very large buttons. It's very easy to use. This little number down here is for automatic redial. So when you hit that button, you get an automatic redial of the last number you've called. This is made out of ABS plastic, just like Bell telephones, and this is used as standard equipment in Denmark by what's the equivalent of the AT&T of Denmark. It uses true touch tones, which means that when you dial it, you can use tone signals so that you can reach MCI or Sprint. You know, those long-distance cost-saving services require you to have true touch tone. You can't have rotary pulse dialing. Well, this phone has true touch tone, and it's sturdy enough that you can drop it, you can break it, and it won't break, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, you can drop it and pound it, and it won't break because it's made just as toughly as a real Bell telephone is. And Bell certainly has a good quality reputation, but this phone from the equivalent of the AT&T of Denmark is just as tough. For $129, you'll get a phone that you own so you can quit paying those rental charges on your telephone bill, which, as you know, amount to $3 or $4 every month. So here's a great chance to get a phone for $129 that gives you a super phone that won't break and gives you true touch tone in a great looking model. Now, next I want to take you to San Francisco's most favorite tourist spot, Ghirardelli Square. And what we did was we took the Tasco Binocam, which is not the Binocam, the Tasco triple zoom binoculars, which are a wonderful new product, and showed them to some of the people there. And you'll learn more about the triple zoom binoculars right now. These new glasses from Tasco look like ordinary binoculars, but they're a lot more than ordinary binoculars. They're what we call zoom binoculars because they will zoom from 6 power to 18 power by pulling a fingertip lever. So you're looking at a large crowd scene, and you can see the whole crowd, and then when you flip this lever that's right underneath here, what happens is it zooms in to 18 times power.
Hey, what's this thing for?
Well, this is a new type of binocular, and you'll get to see exactly how they work when you get them focused. First you have to focus them.
Okay. I'm focused.
Then, but by your right thumb, there's this lever right here. Mm-hmm. So now you can actually operate that to move the focus. No, go ahead. Yeah, try moving it now. Describe for us what that does.
Well, it really clarifies it. Well, there's some good-looking girls down there.
There are lots of good-looking girls here in San Francisco.
Oh, it zooms in. Oh, is this neat? This would be great for watching football games.
Exactly, because you can watch the whole play begin, and then when you get a piece of the action that you want to see, you can zoom in and actually watch the person carrying the ball or fumbling the ball, as the case may be.
Oh, these are terrific. My dad would flip over these.
Yeah, really. Let's let this man over here see. Here's a man with real talent that wants to see these. It's hard to get these Sharper Image products back once people get hold of them. I don't know what to do. This crowd has gone wild over these new Tasco Zoom binoculars.
How much are they?
They're $119.
They're intense. I pair of Bush.
What would you say they are?
They're awesome. They're intense.
They're awesome. The lady thinks they're awesome. That is just fantastic. Those people were going crazy over those binoculars, weren't they? That is just incredible. It's really a fun product because you've got this little zoom lever, And when you zoom in and out, you see things. See, here's the little zoom lever right here, and you see how you just use your thumb when you're looking through the binoculars, or your finger to pull it back down, to go from 6 power to 18 power. Makes these a great gift for the football season, and you can order this for $119 using the toll-free number. In fact, you can order any of the products that we've shown you in the first half of this show, the Ferrari for $29, or the paper shredder that we showed you for a little over $100, or the telephone. All of these can be ordered. In fact, there's just a host of products that we haven't even showed you yet, and many of these ideas, believe it or not, come right from you, because some of you have been writing in to me at Department 7000 suggesting ideas for products. And I invite you to do this because we actually use these ideas in the catalog. In fact, if you can come up with a product idea that we put in the catalog, we'll send you a $100 gift certificate simply for coming up with the idea if we use it. Now, if we mention it on the show but don't use it, we'll give you a free gift. Won't be worth as much as $100, but last week we gave away some $24 Pierre Cardin travel clocks to a couple gentlemen and a woman, I think. So come up with an idea for a product and send it in. Send it to Department 7000, the Sharper Image, 755 Davis Street, San Francisco, California. If you've got a catalog, that address is right in the catalog. Of course, that's our regular address, and if you've got a catalog, look in there and you'll see it. If you don't have a catalog, here's your chance to get one by calling our toll-free number. We're going to give you a moment right now to write down the toll-free number, which will show you. Of course, it's 800-344-4444, but what you have to remember is this. In some areas, you must dial a 1 before you dial the 800. For example, I was visiting in Arkansas last week, and there, unless you dial that 1 first, you can't get out of the state. So if you're in your state, if you need to dial a 1, dial 1, then 800-344-4444. Right now, we're going to take a break, give you a chance to look at our order-taking desk, and give you a chance to go get a pencil and write down the order number for yourself. Give us a call right now. Order one of these products for your own home trial, or let us send you a catalog. You'll get a year subscription tonight only by calling our toll-free number. It's absolutely free tonight, so get that number, write it down, give us a telephone call. If the number's busy, call us back in about half an hour, and it'll quiet down a little bit. You know, that number gets real busy sometime when everybody calls at once. If you don't want to write down the number, go to the refrigerator, get a Coca-Cola or something, and come back and watch us in the second half. We're going to show you some more interesting products and take you out to another remote location in San Francisco and see if we can get the crowd as agitated as we did with those Tasco binoculars. We'll see you in just a moment.
It's easy to order from the Sharper Image Living Catalog. Just have your credit card handy and dial our toll-free number, 800-344-4444. That's 800-344-4444. Our operators are on duty 24 hours a day, and those operators are Sharper Image employees. They're happy to help you with your order.
What would you say if I told you that now there was a television no larger than a paperback book with a screen that was 2 inches square, and that if you were tired of watching soap operas on television, you could turn off the television, put on your headphones, and watch AM/FM radio? Well, that's Panasonic's new travel vision, and I took it to the same Fisherman's Wharf location near where we were in the first half of the show to show it to some San Francisco tourists. We're standing right here on B Street in San Francisco outside of Ghirardelli Square, and that view you just saw was of a three-masted clipper ship from the 1800s, which is permanently moored here in San Francisco's Bay. We're watching television, oddly enough, on a cordless television that has a 2-inch television screen. And this gentleman standing with me, I believe, you're not a tourist, are you?
No, I live in Oakland.
And what is your name?
Hi, Sarfati.
And what are you doing down here today?
I come to the senior citizen at the Maritime Museum. We have various programs besides the lunch program.
The Maritime Museum is just right over there behind us.
Right. I belong to a senior citizens choir.
Si, that is beautiful. Now let's get back to business here. We're looking at a Panasonic cordless television that has a 2-inch screen, and we've gotten a lot of attention. No one has seen a television screen this small before, I don't think.
No, this is the first time I've seen one.
It's made by Panasonic.
Yeah, it looks good too. Seems to be well made. It's got good volume, and it brings a good picture, and it's very handy.
Well, we're trying to guess what it sells for. This has AM and FM radio. How much?
$351.
$351. That's a good guess.
$351. I wouldn't say that high.
A lot of money.
I don't think.
This lady has good judgment, I can tell. Where are you from?
Canada.
People in Canada, see, they're used to a slightly different dollar, though, right? So you have to translate this into U.S. dollars now. How much are Canadian dollars worth now? 80 cents U.S. dollars?
I'll say 150.
It's a good guess. Too low, though.
Too low.
425.
How much?
425.
Well, actually, the Panasonic sells for $249 with the AM and FM radio. And if you get it without the AM FM, it's only $199. Did you get a chance to see it?
That's neat.
Sort of hold it up there.
Really nice. Really nice. I said it's really, really nice.
See, somebody likes the new Panasonic Travel Vision as much as we do here at the Sharper Image.
Where do you buy it?
You buy that by calling the toll-free number and ordering from the Sharper Image Living Catalog. What do you think of that?
It's new to me. I haven't seen it.
Can you see? Can you actually see the picture there on that little 2-inch screen?
Yes, I can, yeah.
Now this has AM and FM also.
It's radio.
It's a radio. It has
Oh,
AM
yeah.
and FM, and you can recharge it overnight by plugging it into your wall outlet, and then the little rechargeable batteries inside take the charge and hold it for 8 hours of viewing.
That's really good. This would do good for our business. We're in security, so a lot of guys work nights. This helps out. This is great.
It's the kind of television you can actually carry in your pocket.
Yeah, really.
Literally, if you have a big pocket.
Yeah. But you can, really. That's nice. Really
Did you
nice.
hear what this sold for?
I think, no, I didn't. I guess a $250, but
Yeah, $249.
$249. That is really nice.
Of course, it is rechargeable, even though it has its own batteries. You want to look at this? Come over here and you can take a look at it. Sure. Come on.
Are we on TV?
What
What is your-
Hi, Mom.
We were looking at this. You can hold it and actually look at it.
Oh, how darling. It really works. Look at how cute. Oh,
Yeah, and the Panasonic name, you know, I think makes it a little bit more quality than you would expect if it didn't have the Panasonic name on it.
It's got a separate earphone connector too for headphones.
Yeah, it actually comes with a headset that you can put on and listen to the AM FM.
That's good. Yeah, Panasonic's got a good name. They always have. That's really nice. I can see the guys who work for us carry these around at night while they're out there walking. Belt clip.
Actually, it's a little stand for it.
Oh,
Yeah. Now you're seeing exactly what the people there in Ghirardelli Square were seeing. This little 2-inch screen really gives a super good picture for black and white 2 inches. Did you catch my mistake that we made while we were out there? I said this was $249 when actually it's $269. So I'm going to have to live with my mistake, they tell me, and offer it tonight to any of you who caught it. If you want to call up in the next hour using the toll-free number, you can buy this Panasonic on a 30-day home trial for just $249. So you're going to save $20 over the prices in the catalog because I made a boo-boo. So this is your chance to save $20. Great product, AM, FM, TV, really a lot of fun. Let me show you a different type of product. This is the new Fox scanner. It's completely portable, hardly weighs anything, and as you can see, it's not very big. It's designed to give you the chance to listen to your police, your fire, your weather band, your mobile phones, anybody that's broadcasting over Citizens Band, you can pick up.
Except the north. The low clouds, fog, or patchy south of Monterey Bay, and from Cape Mendocino to Point Arenas.
Now this lets you automatically scan through quite a few different frequencies. For example, you can put it on the police band, and by hitting a button, you can automatically scan through 10 different police frequencies. You can preset 10 frequencies if you want, or you can just keep tapping the button, and it will automatically scan through all the fire frequencies, through all the police frequencies. Here's how you do it. You just hit Control here, and then you hit police band, or weather band, or fire band, marine band, citizen band, or another weather band. And it will do that automatically, or it will step through every time you hit a button. This is the most advanced CB scanner there is. It sells for $299. It's brand new, and it just came out in the Sharper Image Fall Catalog. You can try it for yourself by calling our toll-free number and asking for the Fox scanner for $299. We'll charge it to your credit card, or if you want to pay by check, you can still call the toll-free numbers, and we'll give you the exact price, including the small delivery charge and any sales tax if you live in California. That way you can just mail in your check if you'd rather not use a credit card, or if you're one of those who doesn't believe in having credit cards. Of course, it's easy if you have a credit card, because you just call us and we send the item out the next day and we charge it to your credit card. We never charge your credit card until it's shipped, however, and that's important to you because you don't want to pay for something that you haven't gotten. Now, let me show you the new Vivitar slide printer again. You know, we've been showing this on the last 2 or 3 shows because this is the first time that anyone in America has seen this. It's battery operated, and it works with 35 millimeter slides, just like the slide that I have right here. This is one that came from the Cable 6 Studios right here, and I'm going to make a print of this slide. You can't see what it is now because it's just a little slide. And I'm going to make a print of it by turning on the machine, hitting print. Then I'm going to pull the Polaroid film out. And once I get the Polaroid film out, I'm going to set it down and hit the timer button, which will give me a beep tone in 70 seconds. What they say about this product is that now you can turn your favorite slides into fantastic prints in just 70 seconds. The reason they say that is because now you can do exactly that. You're watching a wall-sized slideshow, and you've got your slides up there, and all your friends are enjoying it, and somebody says, gee, I wish I could take that picture with me. And you go, well, you know, I could go to the drugstore, I could send the slides out, it'll take me a week, it's a big hassle. Well, forget that. Now what you do is you just walk over to this little machine, stick your slide in, press a button, and that's all there is to it. You'll get in 70 seconds a slide made into a print. And we're going to see in just about 30 more seconds if this print came out. You know, this is a live show, so you never know what's going to happen here. I assume this will come out, and I'm going to show it to you in just one moment. It uses real Polaroid film, and you can be the first in the country to get this product by calling our toll-free number and ordering it on your credit card. No stores have this yet, and it is expected that Vivitar will not be able to supply enough of these at $149 until after the holidays. And yet, that's a shame, because this is the perfect present for Christmas or Hanukkah. It's only $149, and everybody loves it that has seen it, because you get slides made into prints right before your eyes. Now here you see it says Cable 6 San Francisco, which is where we're filming this, and that is a perfect print of a seagull flying there over the forest. It's easy to do this. You just stick the slide in, you press that button, you wait 70 seconds, and there it is. It uses ordinary Polaroid film, and tonight we're going to give you a free roll of Polaroid film and free batteries so that you can try this for yourself on your own home trial. In other words, you call up our toll-free number tonight. We'll send you the Vivitar slide printer. We've got them in stock. Right now we have a limited supply for August and September delivery. We'll send it to your home along with the free roll of film and a free set of batteries. Then you try it. You take out 8 of your favorite slides and you make 8 prints, and you see if it isn't just the greatest. If it's not, send it back and we're going to refund your entire price, including the delivery charge. But tonight is the night to get the free roll of film and the free batteries if you call our toll-free number, 800-344-4444. But don't forget to dial a 1 in your area if you need to do that. That sells for $149, and of course we'll put it on your MasterCard, Visa card, American Express. So give us a call tonight and let us send you this. It's a wonderful product and a super Christmas or Hanukkah present. Well, gee, I've had a lot of fun tonight. We've covered some different products, haven't we? Everything from, well, the cars. I mean, we looked at these little scale model cars, the Bugatti, and then there's the Mercedes. These cars are sitting on my desk right at the office, and I just love them. They're one of my favorite toys. You get this set for $49, or you can get the red Ferrari for $29. The Ferrari's my favorite, quite frankly, but if you're a real car collector, you'll want to get all of them. And then we looked at the paper shredder. Remember the paper shredder that takes your secrets and shreds them into unreadable strips for $149 and fits in any wastebasket, and it sits there silently until you need it? I'm sorry, $119 for the paper shredder. That you can order on tonight's show. Of course, all these products are in our new fall catalog, and we'll show you in a moment how to get the catalog again. Then what other products did we have tonight? We had the designer phone. Where is that? Right here. The designer phone from Denmark is $129, gives you true touch tone, and is a beautifully designed phone. And look how slim that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a wonderful looking product. Then we had the Fox scanner. That's $299. The scanner that lets you go through all the Citizens Band radio frequencies. God, we just have all these products. Oh yeah, the Panasonic. Well, I blew it on the Panasonic. I told you it was $249, and it was really only $269. I mean, it was really $269. So tonight, you can save $20 on that Panasonic by calling the toll-free number and telling them that you saw Richard slip up on the cable living catalog, and so you want to get the Panasonic, the deluxe version, for $249, even though it's really supposed to be $269. And you'll get the headphones, the Panasonic TV, you'll get a car plug-in adapter, you'll get the rechargeable batteries, so you never have to worry about buying batteries with the Panasonic. And all that comes really neatly packaged with a nice warranty and instructions. Gosh, this has been fun. I hope you'll come back next week and let me show you some more of these wonderful products from the Sharper Image Living Catalog. Don't forget to call our toll-free number and get your free year subscription to our beautiful 56-page color catalog. The Sharper Image Living Catalog comes to you every week here at the same time. I'm your host, Richard Thalheimer, and I'm having a wonderful time showing you some of the world's best products. Now it's time for you to call and get them for yourself. See you next week.
To receive your own 30-day free home trial, call 800-344-4444. For your free subscription to the Sharper Image Catalog, call toll-free 800-344-4444.
This is cut 2 of this particular tape, the Sharper Image Living Catalog, show number 27, recorded August 3, 1982. Stand by for the count.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's the Sharper Image Living Catalog Show with your host, Richard Thalheimer.
Evening. This has been a busy week. We have been looking for some new products to show you tonight. I'm Richard Thalheimer, your host, and this is the Sharper Image Living Catalog. Tonight you're going to see everything from a scientific way to eliminate pests to a scientific way to eliminate headaches. And all of these products and more are featured in the Sharper Image Catalog. Our cable version is one way of seeing the products. The other way is to get a catalog for yourself, and tonight you can get a free year subscription to our beautiful 56-page color catalog by calling the toll-free numbers, which we're going to show you in a few minutes. But first, let me show you a way to get rid of fleas, cockroaches, and all kinds of unwanted pests that often bug you and bug your house. It's called Scram. It sells for $49, and it's in the new fall Sharper Image catalog. Scram emits an ultrasonic sound wave, which is so high-pitched that no one can hear it. Even a dog can't hear it. But fleas, cockroaches, silverfish are driven crazy by this sound, and what happens is they leave the room where Scram is. So if Scram is in your garage, you won't have any fleas in your garage. If Scram's in your house, you'll get rid of fleas in your house. If you have several rooms and you have fleas in all those rooms, you're going to have to get several Scrams. You know, I've got a dog, and I've been going crazy with fleas this last summer because out here it's been a real warm, mild summer, and quite frankly, the fleas are jumping. So I've been putting one of these in my garage and one in the living room, and it has cured the problem. I'll give you another good way to get rid of fleas is just to have the dog come in and lie in the living room and all the fleas jump on the dog, and then you take the dog outside. But if that isn't doing it in your house, get a Scram, and you can also use this with cockroaches. It sells for $49.95. You can try it for 30 days by calling our toll-free number and getting your own 30-day home trial. It's real simple, and I'll show you in a few minutes exactly how to do that. But don't forget, any of the products that I'll show you tonight are products which you can try for yourself. Scram only weighs a pound, comes with a year warranty. It uses less than 5 watts of electricity per month. I mean 5 watts all the time, which is only about 50 cents or less of electricity per month. So it's really a very economical way to get rid of pests. Now the item right here to my left is called the Bowl of Night. The Bowl of Night is, some people have accused it of being a large blue salad bowl, but let me assure you, it's not a large blue salad bowl. What it really is a map of the heavens, and by adjusting the 2 rings, you can get any constellation pictured in exactly the position that you've got it overhead in your night sky. If you look real closely, you'll see here at the bottom it says the Bowl of Night, and then it says north right here. Then underneath that, around this ring, it has the times. And so what you do is you adjust the times to the dates that are underneath there. So for example, if this was August 15th and it was 1 a.m., I'd line these 2 up, and I would have the sky pictured exactly as it is above me. This is wonderful if you have one of our telescopes from the catalog and you want to actually locate the constellations before you focus your telescope, or if you're trying to learn what the different constellations are, or you want to teach your child what the constellations are. It's 14 inches in diameter. It's made out of solid acrylic. There are 2 bowls, and they sit one inside of another, you see. So you get the superimposition so that you can picture exactly where the stars are. It's real durable plexiglass, and when it sits on your desk, it's a real good-looking, attractive work of art. It's silk screened, and in addition to being a work of art, it's an educational tool for you and your family. It's $65, and you can have it sent right to your home by calling the toll-free numbers. Now, the Iowa microcassette player is the newest and smallest and best of the new microcassette recorders. You know, these have made big news the last year because they use these cassettes that are the size of a matchbook. They're tiny. They're called microcassettes, and they have about 15 minutes on a side. When you put one of these in, you can record your notes or your memos or whatever. And the thing about this new Iowa is that it's a very deluxe model. First of all, it's thin. You see, it's only about, less than ½ an inch thin. It's 2.5 inches wide and 5 inches long. It only weighs 6 ounces. For $169, you get a microcassette recorder that's infinitely more sophisticated than the others on the market, because not only is it a good, small, compact microcassette recorder, but it's voice activated. This means that when you're recording, you don't have to punch the on-off button to make it stop or go. You just talk, and as you talk, it starts recording. Then when you stop talking, it stops recording. It's completely automatic, so you just sit it there on your desk, and if you're taking notes of a meeting, it will automatically stop every time the conversation stops. This is perfect if you're a reporter, if you're taking notes at a business meeting, or if you're trying to dictate letters and you get tired of always hitting the pause button when you're dictating. For example, I dictate on the way to work in the car, and it's a big nuisance to stop and keep hitting that button. So now with the activation feature of this new Iowa, you just talk until you're ready to stop, and then when you stop, it stops. It's a great feature, and if you get one of these microcassette recorder dictators, you can also look in our catalog and find a transcriber so you can get a complete home or office dictation transcription system. It runs on 2 AA batteries. It's $169, and you can try it for yourself simply by calling those toll-free numbers. You know, tonight is one of the nights that you can get a free year subscription to the Sharper Image catalog for yourself simply by calling our toll-free numbers. That number, 800-344-4444, is a free number. It's yours anywhere in the United States, and you can get it simply by picking up your phone and either dialing the 800 number or dialing the 1 in some area codes before you dial the 800. You have to check on your own phone area, but pick up your phone at the break or after the show, dial 1 or 800-344-4444, and give us a call here at the Sharper Image in San Francisco. We'll send you a free year subscription to our catalog, and if you'd like to order one of the products that we're showing you tonight, we'll let you do that with your credit card for a 30-day home trial. Let me introduce a friend of mine, Ginger Parnes. Ginger, come out here. I have invited Ginger to come because she's a fan of mine and a fan of this new product, which is, well, exactly what is it?
Well, what we have here is an elegant lighter for your pocket or purse, tortoiseshell effect, and butane run.
That is a beautiful lighter.
Isn't that nice?
It looks like one of those expensive Cartier or DuPont lighters.
Well, it could be, but it has an extra feature which I'm sure people are going to be interested in seeing. It's also a camera.
You're kidding.
No, there's the advance, the shutter release, the viewfinder, and there's the lens.
I mean, this is like a spy camera.
Absolutely. Are you into being a spy?
I've always been wanting to be a spy.
Well, here's your chance.
Gosh, that is fantastic. That looks like a really beautiful lighter, and it's also a spy camera. It sells for $95. It's one of the new products in the Sharper Image fall catalog, and it uses a type of film that's called Minimax or Minox film. It blows up into 3x5-inch color prints, and I've seen some of those prints. They actually look just like you took them off a regular camera. Now, do you have to focus that, or how does that work exactly?
No, it's all set for you, just like one of the Instamatic cameras.
Where do you get the film for?
Oh, you can get that at any drugstore, I'm sure, any camera store.
I wonder what people would think of that if we showed it to them.
I think we had a good time down at the wharf last week showing them.
Oh, yes. We went down to Fisherman's Wharf and showed this to some of the people that were touring San Francisco, and we did have sort of a lot of fun down there.
They really were surprised with a lot of the products, but this one in particular, I think the kids and the adults like too.
I don't know if you visited San Francisco, but Ginger and I went out to look at some of the tourists and to let them look at us. And it was fun because they'd walk by and they'd say, gee, that's the Sharper Image Living Catalog. I've seen that before on cable. And I thought, well, that's great. If you're watching out there, you can appreciate what these people are about to say. You know, there are folks just like you that have come to San Francisco, and when you come here, you can actually come into the Sharper Image store, or you may see us taping right out in the local tourist spots.
Yeah.
Now, with this camera, you can actually just carry this in your pocket and completely hidden. And cameras like that used to sell for, what, $200 or more?
Oh, yeah, I remember I wanted one, and it was just way out of my line. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah. But, you know, this is made in Japan, so it's a real quality camera as well. Well, enough of this talk. Why don't we show you what some of the tourists that we ran into thought about this camera when we actually went down to Fisherman's Wharf. That was that a cloudy day?
It was a beautiful day in San Francisco, and just perfect down at the wharf, and the people were really responsive. It was wonderful.
San Francisco always has beautiful weather, and these people were certainly beautiful people. So come with us right now. We're going to take you to Ghirardelli Square, where the boats are moored and the chocolate factory is. Come with us right now, and we'll be back in a moment. We're standing in front of Ghirardelli Square, which is one of the best spots in San Francisco to find tourists or just to take in the sights of San Francisco.
I think the tourists are taking you in.
The tourists are taking me in.
That's what's going on.
Do you ever hear the story about Ghirardelli?
No.
This was originally a chocolate factory many years ago.
Oh, yeah, that I've heard.
And then they converted it into a shopping mall.
Because tourists bring in more money than chocolate.
That's right. There's still a corner of it, though, which is a chocolate factory, and tourists come in there to have the best chocolate sundaes in San Francisco.
I've had a few too many.
Along here on Beach Street, we have lots of different little street vendors selling things, and we can see this man right behind us here has belts, and this man over here has necklaces, and then in Ghirardelli Center right up here, you've got, just all kinds of restaurants, and there's a guy who does puppets out there.
The human jukebox?
The human jukebox lives here. Describe what that is. I don't think everyone knows what the human jukebox actually is.
The human jukebox is a cardboard presentation with a person behind it, and you put in a quarter and he will do your requested song.
Yeah, it sort of looks like a telephone booth. We're going to show that on the show one week. It sort of looks like a telephone booth, and you put some money in, and he comes out with a horn and he plays music. I mean, everything goes on down here right in front of Ghirardelli Square. Look, we're showing people this camera here from the Sharper Image.
I just bought a camera today. I just bought a camera today.
How much did you pay for that?
This, I think...
Tell the truth.
$79.95.
A very nice camera. Well, it's a different kind of camera, but look at this one. Now, what's the first thing you notice about that?
It's very small. It reminds me, I saw a movie with James Bond. He has one of these little cameras.
Now, this is called a Minimax Camera, and this is a lighter that is also a camera, so that you can carry it, what looks like a cigarette lighter, but take a picture of somebody when they're not looking, sort of like James Bond.
I like that. I like it.
This is a lighter, right? You can...
I think it's multifunctional.
You think, okay, there's a lighter, right?
Yes. Too bad I don't have a cigarette.
Well, we don't smoke, of course, because smoking is bad for your health.
I agree.
But the trick is you carry it as a lighter, and then when you want to, you put it to your eye, and you take a picture of somebody when they're not looking. Just like right now, I'm going to raise it to my eye and take a picture of you.
It's good enough.
That is, see, it looks...
You get a pretty big picture out of this little, you know.
Well, it actually blows up to a 3-inch by 5-inch
Oh, that's pretty
print.
good.
It does.
I mean, I can see, you know, the whole face. So
See, that is a lighter, actually. But it's also a camera.
Like, I'll take a picture of you right now. How about you and you get together?
Hey, here we are. Let's say cheese.
Ready?
Try the Minimax camera at home for 30 days free trial just by calling our toll-free number and use your Visa or MasterCharge, and we'll be sure to get it off to you.
We're going to take a moment right now and give you a chance to write down those toll-free numbers. Don't forget, in some numbers, area codes, you do need to dial a 1 before the 800 number. So we'll take a break right now and let you write down the phone numbers. We'll be back in just a moment. Here's your chance to order or to get a free year subscription to the Sharper Image catalog.
It's easy to order from the Sharper Image Living catalog. Just have your credit card handy and dial our toll-free number, 800-344-4444. That's 800-344-4444. Our operators are on duty 24 hours a day, and those operators are Sharper Image employees. They're happy to help you with your order.
Ginger, what is that?
What's what?
There's something on your head.
Oh, this is a new way to control headaches without using prescription medicine.
You're kidding. What will people think of that?
Oh, I saw what some people thought the other day.
Yeah, we took this out to San Francisco and showed some people what we had, and they thought it was a new type of AM/FM, but it's really not. What it really is biofeedback. Biofeedback is a scientific way of listening to your own brain waves to relieve tension. Here's what the world thought of it. Well,
hello.
Hello. I have found an unsuspecting victim here, and I'm going to teach you what the antake is. This is antake right here.
This is antake. I thought it was headphones.
It looks like headphones, but antake is actually a way to relieve tension headaches without drugs. In other words, if you don't want to take aspirin, let's say, you want to get rid of your headaches, you can use biofeedback.
You're kidding.
Do you know what biofeadback is?
Yeah, I've heard of biofeedback. But
biofeedback, that's not something to eat, no.
Oh. Biodegradable?
Biofeedback is the technique of putting on a pair of headphones, and then you listen to your brain waves.
You can listen to your brain waves?
Yeah, you actually hear a humming sound, and as you think relaxing thoughts, for example, if you think about being at the beach in the ocean or something, the sound gets lower pitched into a relaxing hum. And then if you tense up, the sound rises in pitch.
What is it? What I hear here?
Well, that tone is designed to let you listen to your own brain waves and change the type of brain waves that you're getting going through your brain to a more relaxing type of brain wave by lowering the pitch.
And what, where it comes from, that the tone getting higher and lower?
Well, that's actually just a mixture of alpha and beta waves in your own brain. And it's picking them up right here in the front where your temple is. Can you tell any difference at all?
Yeah, it went down.
It did?
Yeah.
Now, that going down in pitch is actually a change in your brain waves that comes from being relaxed. Now, do you notice any difference at all in that tone that's in there?
Yeah, it's not regular anymore. It's like, it goes down.
It goes down in pitch?
Yeah.
It's very relaxing. I'm getting real good feedback. What I'm seeing is there's just a definite lag time between a thought and its effect on me and my body. It's about 3/4, half a second. And when I think or picture something, there it goes very low now.
We just had one girl whose headache went away by using this, which is one of the purposes of the biofeedback headset. I think he's gone somewhere beyond.
Yeah, it does work.
Did the tone get lower?
Yes, it went.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try it the other way. Not that we want to make you uptight or anything, but keep it on.
I can barely hear
okay.
you.
Keep
Okay,
it
you
set
want me
on.
to do something
And
that
now
will
think...
excite me, huh? It's working. Whoa!
Is it getting louder? You look very happy, though. It works, huh?
Yeah, it works great, huh? Let's see how high we can make it go.
All right. We have a very, very willing participant out here in Ghirardelli Square. Well, thanks a lot.
Ginger and I had a lot of fun with that Anake. That sells for $149. You can listen to your own brain waves by calling the Sharper Image toll-free number and ordering one on a 30-day home trial using your credit card. The Sharper Image is glad to send this out to you to try for 30 days by calling that toll-free number. If you don't want to use a credit card, you can call the toll-free number and we'll give you the information to order by check as well. Either way, you call the toll-free numbers and we'll figure out exactly how to get it to you within just a few weeks. Now here is the Vivitar. The Vivitar Instant Slide Printer is America's newest and most favorite holiday gift-giving item. But unfortunately, this is a product that will be in very short supply until after the holidays. The Sharper Image is very lucky to be the first to introduce this in the entire United States, and we have a limited supply available in August and September. Let me show you exactly what it does. This takes a 35mm slide that looks like this. Maybe they're white when you get them from your drugstore. And you take this slide, you put it on here, and you get exactly the picture you want to take. This slide here is from Cable 6, and there's a seagull here, and you've got this slide, and somebody's over, and you're showing it to them. They want to take a print with them home. So you say, fine, no problem. Just stick it in your slide printer, hit the button, and then in about 70 seconds, I'm going to have a color print. The way I'll do that is I'll pull out this Polaroid film. The Polaroid film, by the way, is ordinary Polaroid film that you can get anywhere. And I just hit the button for the timer, and it will give me a beep tone in 70 seconds. So you get this? I mean, you're watching this wall-sized slideshow with your friends. You're showing them your vacation pictures. They're sort of falling asleep, but finally one comes up where the swimsuit maybe, you know, showing a little too much, and so they say, hey, can I have one of those shots to take home with me? And you go, well, okay, you know, I got to run to the drugstore, though, it takes forever, so let me just make you one instead on my Vivitar Instant Slide Printer. So you take that slide, you put it in the slide printer, you hit a button, and 70 seconds later, by gosh, you have a beautiful color print. And this is only $149, amazingly enough, and it sells nationwide for higher prices, but we're introducing it first at the discounted price so that you can buy it right now for the holidays and not have to worry about whether you're getting the best price or not. The Vivitar slide printer is a terrific holiday gift item, and you can order it right now tonight for your own 30-day home trial, and we will send you free the 4 Duracell batteries and a free roll of Polaroid film by calling tonight. That way you can try it. You can make 8 prints for yourself, and you have to be perfectly satisfied with them. If not, you can send it or any Sharper Image product back, and we will give you a complete refund of your money. We're running out of time, so I'm going to just peel the print off and show you a perfect color print showing the Cable 6 logo here in San Francisco. Why not order this for yourself? It's a wonderful holiday product. You get perfect prints every time, and it is so easy to use. There's nothing to it. It's a great product. Call our toll-free number and let us send you one of these on a 30-day home trial complete with film. Hey, I'm going to be here next week. I'm Richard Thalheimer, your host. See you then.
It's easy to order from the Sharper Image Living Catalog. Just have your credit card handy and dial our toll-free number, 800-344-4444. That's 800-344-4444. Our operators are on duty 24 hours a day. And those operators are Sharper Image employees. They're happy to help you with your order.
The bowl of night, representing the night sky, lets you simply match time to date, ingeniously solving problems of star and constellation identification. It also allows you to chart the paths of planets. It includes 2 silk-screened hemispheres, stand, and full instructions. Its classic style fits any decor, and it's made of durable acrylic for a lifetime of pleasure. Scram doesn't kill rodents or insects, it repels them with an ultrasonic attack on their auditory and nervous systems. Scram operates at high frequencies, harmless and inaudible to humans and pets. It'll clear a room 2,500 cubic feet. It uses less than 5 watts of power and chases away cockroaches, mice, rats, crickets, fleas, ants, and more. It's good for the house, apartment, restaurant, office, or warehouse. The slimmest and lightest unit of its type, the Iowa Microcassette records automatically at the sound of your voice, leaving your hands free for other tasks. Even though the Iowa is slimmer than a pack of cigarettes, it features a full 2 hours recording on one microcassette, built-in condenser mic, recording light, tape counter, fast forward and reverse, electronic pause control, plus extra inputs for mic or AC adapters. The Antake Biofeedback headset lets you literally listen to sound waves generated by stress and or tension headaches. Muscular tension converted into audio tone or higher tone equals greater tension. Use the tone to lower the pitch, thereby reducing the tension level. It gives you natural relief, long-lasting prevention with no drugs. It includes volume and sensitivity controls, soft stretch headband, and comfortable leather ear pads. Now you can take candid snapshots, unobserved, and always be ready for that once-in-a-lifetime shot. The Minimax Camera makes surprisingly sharp negatives that blow up into beautiful 3x5 color prints. The refillable butane lighter is just a small part of a remarkably complex, miniaturized camera, and at $95 is far less expensive than cameras of a similar size. Vivitar provides instant color or black and white prints from any 35mm slide. It includes automatic exposure control and automatic electronic flash for perfect prints. The electronic beeper sounds at 70 seconds for color prints and 35 seconds for black and white prints. Simply insert the slide and press the button. It also includes creative controls for slide cropping and a safety lockout for preventing accidental exposures and film waste.
For your free subscription to the Sharper Image Catalog, call toll-free 800-344-4444.